Good morning, Madam Chair and members. I'm Stacy Haney, president of Midwestern State University in Wichita Falls, Texas, and let me first convey how incredibly grateful we are for the support we received in the 88th legislative session, and I'm honored to be here today to discuss our legislative request. Last year, our campus collectively established 3 goals to be the foundation for our next strategic plan. These 3 goals shown on slide 2 of your packet: to educate, to support, to serve, show who we are at our core. We want to have a positive and lasting impact on the workforce of Texas, ensuring a strong economic future. Slide 3 provides information about the makeup of our students, with 82% hailing from the great state of Texas and 48% being the first in their families to attend college. We are striving to provide those credentials of value that will continue to ensure the life well lived for our students. And we cannot accomplish that mission absent the support provided by the state. And we are especially grateful for the support last session of our STEM Enhancement Initiative, which serves all of our students, but especially the 55% of our students majoring in STEM or health-related degree programs, as you can see on slide 3. Chancellor Mitchell discussed our system-wide priorities, and I would like to focus on our non-formula support items. Our 4 items are outlined on slides 4, 5, and 6 and include support for our Small Business Development Center, which does an amazing job serving businesses in our rural communities, as well as our CCAP request. Our top priority is restoring our institutional enhancement funds, and these funds are used, as General Hawkins said, for faculty and staff salaries to ensure access to our institution and success of our students. And our second priority is a student success initiative. We are pleased that this initiative is the result of our collaboration with Shepherd Air Force Base, the City of Wichita Falls, our philanthropic partners, our campus, and our community. The base is home to the Air Force's largest training base and is the most diversified in air education and training command, providing technically trained airmen as well as combat pilots. The base is also home to the Euro-NATO Joint Jet Pilot Training Program and trains more than 62,000 service members annually, with support from more than 2,000 military and civilian instructors. And when we began the collaboration with the base leadership emphasized that airmen do not have time to navigate a bureaucracy and traverse multiple offices trying to resolve issues. But of course, no student has that time. So our request would provide a student support space anchored by a military education center that would be a centralized hub facilitating streamlined access to services for all students, but tailored to military-affiliated students' unique requirements. Airmen and their dependents can begin their degrees with us during their assignment at the base, and given our online portfolio, we can transition with them to their next assignment. We have already secured $4 million to construct the physical center and almost $800,000 to provide scholarships for active military and their dependents. We are seeking state funding to match the support we have received through our local partners. Your support for this initiative will allow us to expand the academic and support services we offer airmen and their families, as well as our veterans. This initiative will also facilitate academic success and increase the retention of all MSU students, including our ability to support those with some credit but no degree. Through this project, we will strengthen the relationship between 2 anchor institutions in our community, the university and the base, which are significant economic drivers for the Northwest Texas region. Thank you so much for this opportunity to appear before you today, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Senator Perry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's good to see you, President. I want to focus on the slide 5 and just kind of give members, I was up there. Shepherd Air Force Base and Midwestern are integrally tied, but to recognize the non-traditional student that the military is, and where they're at in their professional career and where it's going to end and where they need to be after, you found a very unique way to meet that student where they are at. So just an FYI, it's kind of non-traditional student. It would be after hours. If I remember right, the conversation would provide teaching and access to facilities after hours or traditional student hours. I'm reminded I have 3 bases in my district. BRAC will come someday. But those that can show community support, plus actually filling the need, I think have a leg up. But I applaud your effort and energy, and the fact you really reach out to that airbase and let them know you care. And you've been very forward-thinking in how you do address those individual unique needs, and you should be commended for that. And then just to say, it's been matched by local support by a lot. It's not often that we get requests that you can point to a community that's already kind of at the table with some skin in the game in a large way. Usually it's de minimis or small amounts, but you're 50% of where you need to be just on a local support. And that's important for BRAC too, but more importantly, it's meeting a need of a traditional student that be with you 2 years on the base maybe, and they need to further on.
Correct. Some are there only for a month to 6 months. Again, they can begin with us in our online programs, but many are there for 2 to 3 years if it's their first permanent duty station, and the pilots as well. And pilots now are having to wait a year to a year and a half to be able to get into the plane. And so they are encouraged to get that master's degree if they don't already have it. And we've developed a 1-year MBA program for them, and we're seeing a
This
great
is
deal
for
of
the
interest.
career after their career.
Correct.
After their military career, typically. So they don't lose that life, right? A year and a half for a plane. They're not waiting and
Not at all. They're able to do both.
which makes a lot of sense. I didn't remind the members earlier, it's kind of along the same lines, those with kids, but Texas Tech has one of the largest, if not the largest, public school interface out there for the world. So a lot of military members access their high school and pre-K conversations through that Texas Tech network. Last time I checked, I think it was one of the largest. So we kind of fit the bill for those that don't have, that are nomadic in their career, if you will, that are going to be forced to bounce around. There's connectivity back to us one place. You fulfill that next gap. So thank you.
All right, that's all the questions we have. Thank you for being here. We will move on to Texas Tech Health Science Centers and call up Lori Rice Spearman, President of Texas Tech Health Science Center. And Ms. Spearman, you may proceed.